Hey everybody, it is a Tuesday night and we are here for Flow Yoga Mob. Hey, if you're out there and you're close to your screen, send me a little thumbs up. Good. Okay, great. It's good to see you out there. Okay, let's get this party started, huh? All right. We are here in Antioch, California, just outside of San Francisco. So we're in the San Francisco Bay Area, and we have been dealing with heat and fire, and so that's sort of what I want to bring tonight. Bring you a little bit of heat and fire. So again, give me some waves, give me some hellos, some howdy-doos, that I know that you are out there, and I think I see, yes, great. All right, wonderful. Okay. We always start class with a little namaste and a reminder that if you're seeing this class on YouTube, I am Yogi Cecily, and thank you very much for subscribing. Don't forget to go ahead and click that button. And then if you've found me on Instagram, like on Fridays at 12 noon for alignment yoga, you found me. I am Yogi Cecily _ Yogi. So that's pretty easy. And of course, you found me here on Facebook. Great, wonderful. Hey, let me see who's out there. Hello, Joy. Hi. That's my good friend Joy. I can always count on seeing her. Wonderful. Well, we start with the right foot crossed on top of the left. Now listen, tonight I actually want to talk to you about your energy and how energy flows, and what we're going to concentrate on is a handful of colors from the chakras. All right, don't freak out, it's just the chakras. And really what's wonderful about the chakras is that it gives you a way of concentrating on your energy. Yes, we start with the color red, which is your foundation. And that's what I want you to focus on in this first breathing exercise, is the color red. Right foot in front or on the top, hands out in the lap, yeah? So we're gonna inhale up and exhale. And you're thinking the color red, right? Inhale up, exhale, color red, foundation, strength. Inhaling up, exhaling the color red. Good. Stone and earth. Two more. Inhaling up and exhaling down red. Great. Stone, earth, foundation, being settled, being in yourself. Inhaling up and exhaling again. Right, the Muladhara, the grounding chakra. One more. Inhaling up and exhaling. Okay, wonderful. Let's go ahead and change legs. Now, dig it. That's the grounding chakra. What, you can't go anywhere without being grounded. You got to do that first. Yes? Right, of course we do. But what's after that? You know what? You can get too stuck in the mud, can't you? So we need something that gets us moving, and this is the color orange, and in the chakras, that means movement. Now, listen, I want you to think of it this way. This is movement that is bringing all of the foundation with it. So it's not just like movement, like we're moving now. No. This is associated with intense passion coming up. The color is orange, okay? You got that? It's associated with water, but I always tell my students, you should be thinking about lava, the orange of lava, like the earth is coming up out of the volcano, okay? Let's go ahead and breathe. Inhale and exhale, orange, passion. Inhaling up, exhale. Make it move, yeah? Inhaling up and exhaling. Yes, moving the ground. Inhaling up, energy from the volcano. Yeah, again, inhaling up and exhaling. Oh, one more. Inhaling up and exhaling. All right, great. Let's change legs again. Dig it. We're gonna do one more color, right? And then we're going to focus on something entirely different, right? So you're twisting to the right. We're going to inhale, exhale, twist to the right, and the color is yellow like fire. Inhale, center, twist to the left, exhale, fire. Yes? Inhaling, Exhale. Now, you know, fire is different than lava, of course, right? Inhaling, exhaling. They both are dangerous, but you know, lava is moving slowly. Inhaling, twist right, exhale. Yellow, fire. Inhaling, center, and twisting left, exhaling, fire. Good. Come back to the center, okay? You got that? I really want my students to have this. We have red, foundation. We have orange, powerful movement. We have yellow, fire, like, you know, that fire will come and get you so quick, in and out. Great. Let's do one more. Change the legs, left and front. And this is where we're going to finish. You know, there are 7 chakras. In the middle is the heart chakra. Across the chest, lungs, heart, shoulders, upper back, and your arms. This is where we hug. This is where we lean in. But I want to ask you, what fuels the fire? What fuels the fire is air. Air, you know, air can be subtle, but boy, oh boy, it can be very powerful. If you contain it and push it correctly, like wind, like a hurricane, it can be very powerful. So if you work with the first 4 chakras, red, orange, yellow, green, you've really got something, because now you're bringing your heart and all that powerful air and wind, and you're moving that down to your foundation and then back up and down and up. So let's twist to the left. Inhale, exhale. It's the green, the heart chakra, powerful. Inhale, center. Twist right, meaningful. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. And it's the region of your body, that's your ribs, your heart, your lungs, the shoulders, arms. Inhale, center. And upper back. It's really the place where we start to actually make things happen, right? Inhale, center. Exhale, left. This is where we actually start to make things happen, right? Inhale, center. And exhale, right. That movement. Great. And inhale, center. All right. Let's go ahead and sit down and take our legs out to the right. I hope those images work for you. Yeah? Because the idea is that, you know, to make things happen is complex. I really love the chakra system because it's telling us that you're trying to make something happen, but if you don't believe in it, all the way down to your foundation, it's not going to be good. It's not going to be great. Yeah? And then if you don't love it fully, if you can't embrace it, you won't be able to send it down to where it's actually going to manifest. Yeah? Let's go ahead and hold on to the legs. And from here, go ahead and extend out and let go. These are switches in the air. Right leg down, left leg down, and right and left and right and left. See that one leg is manifesting. Right and left. I'm going to pump the arms and pump these switches down. 4 and 3 and 2. Give me the right leg is up and hold. All right, here's your stretch. Here's your first stretch. But I really want you to think it's coming from the bottom up. You embrace the leg with your arms and draw in. 3, 2, and 1. Great. Hold on to the back of the knees. Sit up tall. These are switches in the air. We're going 1 and 2. Come on, down and down. Start to pump the arms. Come on, dig it and dig it. Oh, give me 8 and 7 and 6 and 5 and 4, 3 and 2 and 1. Good. Give me the left leg. Draw it in. Here's your first stretch on the left side. Draw in. I remind students always, you do not have to grab the foot. And in fact, I really don't want you to look at the bend in the elbow. I want you to look at your own left leg and say, hi, leg. I love you so much. Why are you so far away from me? And hug in. Keep the leg long and straight. And hug in. 3, hug in. Hug it in. 2, and 1. Good. Release. From here, curl back, roll back. Arms back. Inhale, exhale. Forward fold. Yeah. And back. Inhale. And exhale, deep forward fold. I like 3 more. Back. Inhale and exhale. Oh, forward fold. Look, it goes deeper. And back. Inhaling and exhale. Oh, forward fold. And 1 more. Back. Inhaling, exhale, forward fold. All right, good. We're going to sit up, draw both knees in. Oh, hey, who's that? Who's there? Oh, hi, Vinyasa. That's my friend Vinyasa in San Ramon. Girl, I hope you're working out with me. I haven't seen you so long. I miss you. Give me a call. All right, here we go. You're going to take both legs up. All right, I'm being a little fun tonight. Hold on to your ankles. You know why I'm being fun tonight? Because, again, we are in California, and it's just too intense right now. I'm like, okay, whoa. All right, I need some goodness after this year, right? Okay, come on, you're gonna bend. Look, bow your forehead down to your knees. Rock back, stretch both legs up. Now you're gonna wrap your arms around both legs and say, hi, legs, I love you so much. Hi, big toes, mwah, 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 mwah. Come to me, and then squeeze in. You can bow the head. You can bow in, right, hug in. 3, 2, and 1, good. And legs out, roll all the way back. This is a plow, just like a little baby plow, and then all the way to forward fold. Good, and back. So I was thinking about the chakras, and I think a few weeks back I was getting a little bit too light with my chakras meditations. You know, I was thinking vibrations, and I was thinking, let's get the goodness to come from the ether, and I was trying to connect with my crown chakra and think about purity and light. At this point, when the fire started, I was like, oh no, we have to go the other way. We have to go into manifestation. We have to go down where Shakti is living. Shakti, yeah, let's sit up. Y'all can look up Miss Shakti. Miss Shakti, the serpent energy. And she wants Shiva. She wants him bad. And so Shakti comes up from the ground and says, hey, Shiva, I see you. I see you up there, Shiva, with the crown chakra. And I am coming to get you. I embrace, right, and draw in. And look up and manifest up. 3, up, 2. And you can bow your head in. Many people do. Bow the head in. Keep the abdominals contracted and release. All right. Right ankle in front of the left. Post up onto your knees, and then it's downward facing dog time. Come on now. Good. From here, please bend your knees to the mat, arch your back. Give me 1 push-up, down and up, and downward facing dog. Right on. Again, bend the knees, arch the back. 1 modified push-up and downward facing dog. Can you see here what I'm doing? I want to crank up from the ground, bend the knees, so we're humble. We bend the knees, we're kind of humble. And then come on, take that deep push-up with the arch in the back, and then back to downward facing dog. And we're going to do 2 more of those. Bend the knees, inhale, exhale, dive down and up and push back. And I want to do it again. Bend the knees, arch the back. Inhale and bow down. All right, sitting back in the hero's pose. Take the breath. And let's go. You keep going. I have to put a pin in my hair because I'm going to start sweating here, and make it happen. Manifest. You're doing it. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Downward facing dog, okay? It's your choice. We're going to do 5. You can do a standard push-up or bend your knees, right? So it's the same thing. Inhale. Here's your push-up, modified or standard, and then downward facing dog. Exhale. 4 more. Inhale, plank, and push-up, and back to downward dog. Because we love it, because we feel it. Inhale, plank, and 1 push-up. Great. And downward dog. 2 more, because you love it. Come on, strong, strong, strong. 1 push-up, strong, 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 strong. And downward facing dog. And last time, here's the push-up. Yes, yes, yes. And downward facing dog. Wonderful. And we go back into hero's pose. Come on now. There's something that you're wanting. And we do have to connect with a higher light. We do. But this is what I love about the chakra system. So go ahead and study it. Let's start breathing. The lower chakras are manifesting. The higher chakras are liberating. Think that. Just think about that for a minute. So when you are optimal, when things are really going, I don't want to say going your way, but boy, oh boy, you are moving and grooving. You're a maven. When that's happening, you are both manifesting and liberating. Liberating is your creativity, your expression. 4, 3, 2, 1. Downward facing dog. Inhale, exhale. This time around, we're going to take a plank. Downward dog, twisted dog, right hand to the left. Good. And plank. Downward dog, twisted dog. Push back. Oh, I want to do 4 more of these. Plank and push back. Twisted dog. See, oh, open the armpit, twist the ribs. Inhale, plank and push back. Twisting the ribs. You're twisting the ribs, inhale, exhale, any twist, any bindings, you know that's the heart chakra. Inhale, exhale, feel your ribs, twist around, good. And sitting back on the knees, and once again, the breath work. Manifesting, make it happen. Liberating, yes, but tonight, heat, sweat, manifesting. Give me 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great. But Cecily, why do you have the color blue? Why do you have the color blue showing? You would think that I would have gotten one of my orange pillows. All right, so this is me. So blue is expression, vocal expression and listening, right? And then after that, you have indigo blue is the crown chakra. So you go green, blue, indigo blue. So I thought to myself, I would put this here just to sort of finish you all so you can see where it all goes. Green, blue, indigo blue, and then white. So I want this here because I want to express myself clearly, and I do want to manifest through the ether and through the crown chakra. But on the mat, it's all the orange and red and fire. Manifesting, downward facing dog. Inhale, exhale. Okay, so now you're going to go plank and side plank. Inhale, and dive it down. Good. And you're going to turn away from me. Plank, side plank, turn away from me. Open, 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 and then dive back down and in. Good. Plank, side plank, open, open, and then diving. Look at the way the body curves and pushbacks. Good. 3 more. Plank, side plank, twist, twist, push down into the earth and round off. And 1 more, plank, side plank, twist and round off. Exhaling, good, 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 good. And 1 more time, here's your plank. Look, the side plank, push your hips up, open your ribs, and downward facing dog. Great. Walk your hands back to your feet. Stand all the way up, inhaling, and forward fold, exhale. Getting grounded up onto your toes and squat, setting up crow, Bakasana the Crow. 5. This is nothing but in the core. 4, squeezing in. Look at the way my feet lift up. So many people, you're leaving your feet out of it. You have to move the lower leg. And then straight legs, forward fold. Look, I want to stay close to myself. I want to keep my heart on my thighs. And so I keep the head down, I keep the ribs down, and I draw down Draw the body down, keep the body close. Great. Good. I want to do this again. Bakasana the Crow. Squatting on toes. Breathe. Arms out in front. Yes, because. Good. Then lift, lift. Keep the ribs and the thighs together as you push forward and squeeze, squeeze. 3 and 2 and 1. Straight legs forward, fold. Way down, way down, way down. Wonderful. Walk out plank and lower the body all the way down. Hey, now look. See the belly is on the floor? You really have to think the way you get up is fire. Squeeze the legs in, squeeze the foundation in, and push the ribs up. It's upward dog with the feet squeezing in. 3, 2, and 1. Great. Downward facing dog. Wonderful. Good. And plank. Breathe. Lower the body. Yes. Keep the ribs lifted. Squeeze the feet in. Good. And then push your ribs up and back. 3 and 2 and 1. Drop and downward facing dog. Open the hamstrings. Woo! You feel that fire in the back of the legs? Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. Good. I want to do that again 2 more times. And plank. Breathe. Lower the body. Right down. Squeeze in. Lift your knees. Put your hands back. Push the ribs up. 3 and 2 and 1. Great. Downward facing dog. Stretch open the hamstrings. And 1 more time. Plank. Lower the body. Come on now. Squeeze the feet up. Squeeze the feet up. Yeah, you could grab your ankles, but I tell you what, you're going to have a better upward facing bow sometimes if you sort of work the feet in. Great. And downward facing dog. Inhale and exhale. Wonderful. Right leg lift. Right knee to the nose. Exhale. That feels good. Right leg lift. Right knee to the right elbow. Exhale. Good. Right leg lift. Right knee to the left elbow, twist towards me, high, and right leg lift. Step the right foot forward in the lunge, and stay low. Then face me, Prasarita Padottanasana. Stand all the way up, inhaling. Woo, I'm just sweating too much. Hold on. I'm back. Had to get my towel. Good. Great. Standing all the way up. Lace the hands behind your back, and it's forward folding in Prasarita. You know, for some people, it's just really hard to get the hands off of the back. And what I want you to think is, yes, you're trying to bring something in the sky. You're trying to bring the sky down to the earth. So you actually have to operate these arms in a downward stroke. Great. Hands to the floor. We'll get deeper next time. Downward facing dog. Inhale and exhale. Good. All right. Left leg lift and to the nose. Left leg lift. Left knee to the left elbow. All right. We got that. Left leg lift and you're going to the right elbow. Okay. Check that off. Inhale, lift, and then step the left foot forward, lunge, and push back and straighten. High hamstrings. That's a really, really good sequence here if you have very tight hamstrings. That's most people, right? Then we turn into Prasarita Padottanasana. Stand all the way up. Inhale, and lace the hands behind your back, and forward fold. Look, I'm going wider. Wider. Well, Cecily, what does it mean for the chakras? What does something like splits or separating the legs mean? Well, it means the foundation is getting broader. Place your hands on the floor, but you know, of course, if the foundation gets broader, sort of thins out too, doesn't it? Plank Chaturanga, upward facing dog, yeah. Downward facing dog. Great. Left leg lift. Left foot step forward, lunge, hands up. Crescent warrior, right on. Drop the back knee. Nice. Lace the hands behind your back bending so that the fingers touch the floor behind you. 3, 2, 1. Straighten the back leg and bow the head down. Humble warrior. See, I'm going to push off and straighten the back leg. The humble warrior, the head goes down. 3 and 2 and 1. Chaturanga Vinyasa. Plank. Chaturanga. Upward dog is your inhale. I know you're with me, and downward dog is your exhale. Wonderful. Right leg lift. Your right leg. Step it forward in the lunge. Crescent warrior. Up you go. Yeah. Drop the back knee, lace the hands behind your back. Boom. This is back bending so that your index fingers touch the floor. There they are. Good. This is a humble warrior. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get my head down, take the breath, straighten the back leg, the hips go up and the head goes down and the arms lift off of your back. 3 and 2, 1. Excellent. Prasarita. Padottanasana, face me, and you're much wider again. This time, hold on to your ankles with your hands and draw down. Well, wow. Drawing down, drawing down. Good. Lift up a little bit. Look towards me a little bit. Let's go ahead, twist to the right. This is what we're going to do, is we're going to work the right arm. See, I'm working with all this kind of foundational concepts, and binding is definitely foundational. That right arm needs to come all the way around your back and find the inside of your thigh. See the way that arm twists around. 3, 2. So it's not just twisting. It's trying to get a grip on the other side and one center. Good, good, good. Changing sides. You see, taking the other arm up. So it's a thought to twist your ribs so much. It's not just your arms. It's that your ribs have twisted so much that the arm can wrap fully around you and find the inside of that thigh. Once you get the grip, all glory, y'all, all glory. Good. Turn to the left side, plank, and Chaturanga Vinyasa. Beautiful. Upward facing dog is the inhale, and downward facing dog. Good, good, good. All right. From there, walk your hands back to your feet. Enjoy the forward fold. Good. Oh, it's so great. Then from there, well, let's come on, everybody. Stand all the way upright. Inhale and hands on your hips. Good. Just a little bit of balance. Right knee raise. So we're up top where we can breathe. Right leg extend. Sure, why not? Right leg back. Listen carefully. You're going directly to half moon pose. So, right? So, left hand comes down. Look at the way I'm twisting toward you. And then guide it down for my client, Denise. Come on, Denise. Work on the strength of this position. It's strength. And then lift and hold the pose. 3 and 2. And 1, hands down, right on, right on, right on. It's a chair pose, Utkatasana. Gonna sit and lift. 3, 2. Sitting, legs, 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 legs. Hips and legs stand all the way up. Inhale, a little bit of a back bend, hands onto your hips. Great. And then the left knee. Y'all got me up here sweating. Left leg out. Now, yeah. You're going to twist away from me, aren't you? That's right. You're going to look away from me. And it's half moon. It's not a warrior 3. So it's just the one hand going down. Whoops, there we go. But you can stabilize it. That's what I want you all to know. The hand will fall sometimes, but then you can stick it and still stabilize it. 3 and 2 and 1. Feet down. It's a chair pose. Utkatasana. Yep, sitting back. 3 and 2 and 1. Stand all the way up, inhaling. Great. Exhale, forward fold. All right, now from here, yes, you're going to walk out a little bit. Right? This is working on your chin balances. Now, I know people are working on chin balances. I want to show you transition without this chin balance. The right leg will lift. You're going to hear the teacher say, lift your right leg, and then the teacher says, go to chin balance. And if you don't have the chin balance, this is what you do, is you drop the knee. And if you're worried about your neck, you turn your face. And then you go out, and it turns into upward facing dog and downward facing dog. So cool. We got that? See how that works? The left leg is going to lift. So there you are, you're in class, you're on video, you're streaming, doing your thing, and one leg is going to lift. And then the teacher says chin balance, and you're like, I got you. And you're thinking to drop the knee first, and then drop the chin and turn your face. And then push everything down and back into upward facing dog. Good. And then downward facing dog. Did you get that? Yeah, let's do it again. Do it again. Your right leg, go ahead and lift. So there you are in class. Your right leg is in the air. You're like, what am I going to do? The teacher says chin balance, and you're like, oh, okay, I have a plan. It involves dropping the knee, arching the back, and then dropping the chest. And if you're worried about your neck, turn your face. Good. Then that goes into upward facing dog. Inhale. And that is really super elegant. It's a very super elegant. I see many people trying to jump, and the jump looks awkward. And so what it is you need a plan for elegance. Look at how the knee drops. The back arches. And I drop down, and it's sort of like 3/4 of the chin balance. And you go right into an elegant upward dog with everybody else, and then downward facing dog. Yay. Yay, yay, yay. Great. From here, lift your right leg, step forward, staggered stance. Oh, give me another hamstring stretch over the forward leg. Now, some of you have splits. Many of us want splits. Why can't we do splits? Because you have to understand this is your foundation. So if you want to split your legs, you're actually talking about trying to split stone. So you don't want to get into a mindset where you're like upset that you can't do splits. You should be happy that you can't do splits. That means you have foundation. A lot of people have splits and they get injured. All right, let's just do Chaturanga Vinyasa, push back. Why would they get injured? Why do people get injured working on splits? All right, because I'm tell you what, once that stone is broken apart, so difficult to put it back together. Step forward. This is splits. Otherwise, it's called Parsvottanasana, and you can do all manner of different things with your upper body. My preference, especially if the hamstring is tight, is you come up off of it and you use a block. We're going to do this again, and I'm going to go ahead and do splits. Chaturanga Vinyasa, but you don't have to. I want the whole conversation tonight to be about these chakras and about understanding. You know, yes, it's very sexy and it's very cool looking. Everybody doing splits. But your feet and your legs and your hips are your foundation. It's their design to support you. So it might take you a while to get to splits. And even then when you do, right, when I'm doing splits, I'm thinking about foundation. I'm trying to bring the heavens down. And so I'm actually contracting muscles and almost trying to soak up the floor. And by trying to bring the floor here and bring the heavens down, the splits will come to you. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Using chakra energy tonight, imagery. And the left leg, let's go ahead with the left leg lift, step the left foot forward. You should be using chakra imagery when you're doing asana. So you're here and you're like, I'll never get the splits. Chest is forward and your shoulders are all hunched up. I'm not doing it that way. I'm thinking Shakti, and her head is lifted, and she's passionate, and she's soaking up the floor, the entire earth, and pulling the heaven down. You see, give it imagery for the right energy. Great, Chaturanga Vinyasa. I hope you got that. I hope it works for you. Try it. Upward facing dog, inhaling. Right on, and down dog, exhale. Good, good, good. Okay, right leg again is going to lift and step forward. Just give me the rotated half moon. Starts out like warrior three, yeah, it does. And then rotates. Great. Go ahead and take this hand. So we're trying to bind tonight. And binding has a lot to do with things coming together, right? So I can work this foot in quite close and lift the knee and then twist. And then release. And if you're thinking chin balance, you know, you do have to position yourself in the mat if you're thinking chin balance. So here's the drop, here's the chin, and then the upward facing dog. So tonight, I'm not taking my legs in the air. Tonight I'm thinking, well, it would be a little bit closer to the ground. Left leg lift, step forward. Right? See, before we got into all this mess, which we might call COVID and all these fires, you know, everybody was, woo, party. People were burning it up. People were all about, oh, let me get that trap music. Let me get way up in the sky. Yeah. And Mother Earth is coming to get us. You feel it? So we need to reconcile with something deeper, richer, fuller, something that is already manifested beyond us. See how I reset my body for that chin drop if you're taking it. I reset, keeping one knee down, and then to upward facing dog. Inhale, press the floor away. Great, and downward facing dog. Wonderful. Well, let's go ahead, left leg lift. Step the left foot forward, lunge, and drop your right knee and come on up and lift up where you can see me. Hi. It's a half binding. It's not really a binding, but you're going to take this right arm. Check it out. Once again, our goal is to get those fingers inside the thigh. See that there? That's what you want. You want this deep embrace, getting your arms around yourself. And then let's go into the lunge and take your left arm up. 3 and 2, but that binding, super, super, super important. And a 1. Now you're going to take that same arm and bring the foot into the elbow. Ooh, what? No, Cecily, no. Yeah, rotate the fingers up. Now, just to get your fingers up, I think is a big deal. I think people try to grab the fingers too soon. But, you know, I'm really thinking like Ramses here. You know, I'm thinking like I'm on a chariot. Ta-da-da-da. You see this? Go for this first because it's stronger. Great. Prasarita, Padottanasana. Do you see that? Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. Stand all the way up, inhaling. Exhale, forward fold. Jump your feet together in the center. So we don't all the time have to always think about flying the legs and flying away. Can you get grounded? Let's take the arms over the right. Squeeze in. This is your rotated crow. Keep the knees tucked in close. Good. I always lift the bottom leg first and then squeeze the legs into the arms. 3 and 2 and 1. Come back to the center. Right on, right on, right on. Have fingertips behind. You're going to take the right ankle over the left thigh. Yeah. Can you balance here? Because once again, this is about being grounded in one foot, right? The magnitude of understanding of how the entire universe really rests in one single point. You see that? Good. And the feet go down. And the feet go down. Good. Let's go over to the right side. And we're going to jump out to Chaturanga. Boom. See that rotation? You can do that. You can face me and then suddenly face the side. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Well, go ahead, lift your right leg, step it forward in the lunge and drop. Lift your right leg and then drop the left knee. So here we are. It's about this arm, the arm that's closest to me, wrapping around. Notice that sometimes my students have heard me say, the more you want something, the more you go away from it. Isn't that weird? I mean, you would think that you would get this hand there sooner by going this way, but it's not true. Sometimes you have to go away, and you notice as you go away, the fingertips actually are finding their way back to the center. Mm-hmm. Good, good. Now your right arm goes up and you hinge into the lunge. These are magnificent poses. Very, very good pose, especially for the gentleman. Twisting and binding, so good. It speaks to the expression of the ground. Good, and release. You're going to take that same arm and hold on and grab onto the back foot. Mm-hmm. Can you be in the chariot strong, fierce and facing? Yes, you can. Now, the longer you're here, it's just a matter of using your own sweat to slide the foot into the elbow and then bring that hand up. 3 and 2. See that? And 1. Great, 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 great. Good. Downward facing dog. Let's go. Unless you did Chaturanga Vinyasa, which you can always do, all right? Wonderful. Left leg lift. Sorry, right leg, step forward, lunge, face me, and jump your feet together. Boom, right there in the center. Look up. Hey, hey, hey. Off of the left side, twisted crow. Squeeze in, twist. The image of Shakti is very helpful to me. She is a serpent, which means she's all about twisting. She's all about hugging in and twisting. 3 and 2 and 1. Awesome. Yep. And we're going to get the hands on the inside. So you have to think like a python. You know, Shakti is heavy, fleshy. Yeah. And then Lordy, if she were to just get around something, she could just twist around it, it's over. The deal is over. And then once that binding happens, the binding on the right side, then you really are squeezing into the binding to twist and turn. It's not just getting your fingers together. It's Shakti keeps winding. 3, 2, and 1. Winding. Yes, come up center, knees together, hands in prayer, and we're going to take the left ankle across. Balance. You must feel it. 3. You are the center of the entire universe. 2, can you believe that? It's true. And 1. It's true, right? Feet down, hands to the center, the knees go wide, and left arm under the left shin. Can you believe it? You must believe it. How could it be otherwise? You can say, well, there are all of these other points of light, and the universe is this big scattered field, but yeah, see, it goes out from you. 3, 2, winding, twisting in the binding, and 1. Great, great, great. And release. Let's go ahead and face the left side. Oh, legs out straight in front. Arms up. Inhale, exhale. Well, we didn't do any warrior 2. That's all right. Go ahead and take your right foot. We're going to do both sides, so it could be either foot. Bring it in close. Janusirsasana, the way they do it in Ashtanga. Arms up, inhale. Exhale, forward fold, dive down. Well, the goal is to get the elbows to the floor and wide. Grounding. As you're stretching there, you know, of course, so many people do this. They're trying to get to their foot and look at all of the space. There's all this open space. You have to think like Shakti. You have to say, I go to the heavens and bring them down. Manifest. Good. Arms overhead. Inhale. Arms at your sides. Exhale. Let's change sides. Janusirsasana. Don't worry, we have some other more intense poses. I know you all like an intense class. See, the hands go here and then draw down. You're actually trying to use your musculature to push the floor down. I know that seems so strange, like what? Yes, draw down, pull the heavens down. 3 and 2 and 1. Excellent. All right, roll back, roll forward. Chaturanga Vinyasa. Boom, boom, and boom. Great, great. Downward facing dog. Bend your knees, jump through the center. Inhale, exhale, jump, and legs out, arms up, forward fold. Great. I love it. Okay. Starting with the right knee, you're going to fold it under. Trianga Kapata Paschimottanasana. Now, these poses come from Ashtanga. And if you've done Ashtanga before, you're like, oh, she's doing Ashtanga. Yeah. Inhaling and exhale, forward fold. Grounding. Come lower. Get down, get down. Get down, get down, get in my belly. Good. Arms up, inhale. Good. Changing sides. Trianga Kapata Paschimottanasana. See that foot folds back? And so in this way, you know, when you're working yoga, you're working abdominals. You're doing a core class, basically. Right? It's not just stretching. And even if it were, once you get stretched out, all you're just going to start doing is just drawing into the abdominals more. Once your hamstrings opens, there's nothing else to do but really start to engage. Finally, 3 and 2 and 1. Roll back, roll forward. Chaturanga Vinyasa. So I roll back a little bit. I flip, push. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Inhale. And down dog. Exhaling. Wonderful. All right, jump to the center. Doop. Great. This is Kundan Yasana. You're going to face towards me a little bit. Take your arms off the side. The legs are going to split, but the legs are not going to go up high. What? So I call this just a level Kundan Yasana. I actually split my legs apart, and I'm not going up high. So many people are trying to get their legs high. I'm not trying to get that. 3, I'm actually trying to push my chest up. 2 and 1. Much harder. Did you notice that? Let's change sides. So it's what I call a level positioning. Much harder to push your chest up. Need this really big twist. Hug in deeply. Hug in. Level it out. Level it out. Push your chest up. 3, 2. Don't kick the leg up. And 1. Bend it back in and center. Great. Over to the right side, Chaturanga Vinyasa. Here it is again, same side. We're going to place the hands down, push up, and pivot. Upward facing dog, inhale, and down dog, exhale. Bend your knees, jump through, have a seat. Whoosh. Legs out, arms up, arms at your sides. What? Yeah. Yeah. Good, 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 good. All right. From here, yes, let's work on drawing. Let's start with the right knee. Draw the right knee into your chest. And there are 2 really cool poses, and we're going to finish building up. And they do kind of, come from Ashtanga. Very intricate binding and winding. Start with the half-bound lotus. You're going to need to take that right foot over. Now, you don't actually need the binding. But let me show you this idea that your arm is the bhujan, your arm is the snake, is the serpent, and it's totally wrapping around you, and it's seeking, and it is going to find that foot. Hello, did you see that? It's going to find that foot, all right? Let's just release that and change sides. Now, of course, if it doesn't find the foot, that's okay. Yes, but it can find the foot. And I wanted to show you how you're going away from it. The foot is over here, and you're saying, I don't want that foot. I'm going away from it. Because, if you keep turning away from something, eventually you're going to come back to it. It's a circle. So if you keep turning away from the foot, and then see I'm actually opening up this arm like the bujan, like the snake, like the serpent. And sometimes I kind of move my arm around so I understand it has this snake-like quality, and it's going to find that foot. You see that? I don't know if you can see. There it is. There's the binding. You can do it. You can do it. Good. Legs out, roll back, roll forward, Chaturanga. So you're here, tuck your feet in, push into your hands, upward facing dog, and downward facing dog. Great. Bend your knees, jump through, have a seat. Great. All right. So the other pose we're going to work on, we're going to need that one with the half crossover, and the other one we're going to take the right foot and tuck it back. Crown Chasana. Now, let's go ahead and sit back on the elbows. So really what it comes off as is a half Supta Virasana. You have half of a Supta Virasana on the right side. I love this pose. Now, this pose helps my lower back stretch. So can you see me? Look what I'm doing. If I actually take the arch out of my back, then the knee goes up. So I have to try to do both. Yep. And take the right hand up. Right hand to the left foot. Inhale, exhale, Harry Potter. That's the way I think of it. My students know I consistently talk about two movies. One is Harry Potter and the other is Star Wars. See, let me go back and do it like, right? Impressive, Luke Skywalker, impressive. But you are not a Jedi yet. So you have to bring that energy. Now remember when we were hugging the leg close in the beginning? So you're going to do the same thing here. Don't fall back. You got to keep the abdominals contracted. 3, 2, 1. So we're going to need that. Okay, let's change sides. Yeah, good. The force. Yoga is all about the force. All right, it's ever present. And it doesn't matter whether you are Jedi or Sith. It's your ability to wield the force. Prana. So even in asana practice, we're thinking about all of the chakras. Now see, this is open. The chakras are open. The way you're leaning back on your elbows is actually sending your chakra energy back past the heart chakra into your throat, into your head. So you're actually trying to support yourself back here, and you have to say, no, no. I want to bring it together. I want to manifest. So you're going to open. Shack attack. All right? And then you pull it together. Pull, pull. Get in close to your leg. I love you. Get in there close. 3. Get in there close. Draw in. 2, and a 1. Okay, we're going to hold here. Take that foot across the thigh. Say what now? Winding. Winding and binding. And then drop the knee down and look at the arch that comes into the back. Then, just like Bujan, there's the snake, there's the serpent, wrapping, winding around you and finding that foot. It can happen. It will happen. You want that. Narrows the waist, strengthens the back, good for digestion, fantastic for concentration. 3, 2, 1. Let's do all of that on the other side. So you're going to open that leg up. Give me a forward fold. It's going to open up your knees. So I know what you're thinking. You're like, Cecily, I hate all this stuff because, my knees, my ankles, my joints. I know, but yes, we're going to take this foot over. Oops, no, sorry. We got to lean it back. Oh, no, other way. Right foot back, sorry. So let's lean back. And what we need, we need all things yoga. We need all of the motion. So we can't get too in love with crow pose, chin balance, splits. These are what I call all of the open positions. And we have to start to seek to understand coming back home. So we're going to push up. So this is coming back home. Now this long leg is probably maybe your left foot. It's going to cross over like you're going to do half-bound lotus. Now look, the foot crosses over. Watch this knee. Watch this knee. I'm going to push my energy up and forward. It's quite a beautifully seductive position. And then here's the bhujan. Here's the snake. Look at this arm wrapping and go away from it, right? So like if there's some guy that you want, some girl that you want, go away from them. Don't go towards them. Go away from them because it's a circle. If you're meant to be together, you will come back together. 5, 4, breathe. 3, see how that hand slip under. 2, and the binding. I don't know if you can see my thumb binding over there. And a 1. Isn't it great? Isn't it lovely? All right, let's come out of that. And you're going to face me, legs out straight in front. Just give me a nice forward fold here. Whoa. And you're going to feel, boy, some stuff has happened in the back. You feel all this wonderful stretching. All right, let's face this way to the left. Roll back on your back. Give your knees a hug. Whoa, yeah, you could do back bending after this. Oh, I mean, resting in Shavasana after all of that is great. You could definitely do a pigeon pose. I think I would do a pigeon pose. So give yourself maybe 10 more minutes. You know, I'm going to close out class, but you give yourself maybe 10 more minutes on your mat. What are you going to do, right? How are you going to make your time on the mat special? Go ahead, extend your legs out in Shavasana. Get yourself ready for resting, restoring. Think about your chakras. Think about foundation. People, let's be ready. Let's be ready to move with manifestation and weight and meaning and passion, concentrated passion and fire and heart. Yeah? Walk the walk, talk the talk, right? Can do it all. Aham bhuva suvaha tat savitu varenyum Bhargo devasya dhimahi dhiyo yo na prachodaya. The light in me sees and recognizes the light in you, and for that we say namaste. See you soon.